So, hello there. Well, it's Sunday afternoon right now. Although, looking at things, maybe we should say it's cloudy day. But anyway, uh, just in a little while, well, pretty much my parents and I were heading out to Oxford. We're, well, you see, like, of course, like, my mother has those tests she has to do tomorrow, for the cardiologist. Apparently she has to be at the hospital at like 7:45 in the morning, and well, you see, like where basically from where we live, it's like a 2-hour drive to the city. So you can imagine 7:45 comes pretty early. So what we're going to do is we're actually going this afternoon. It'll actually probably like the next hour or so, and we're basically just spending the night in Oxford. This is a nice motel room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mine, we done good.
Oh yeah, we did. Just got here. It's a little after 8 o'clock. Huh?
What time did we leave?
About 4, I think, this afternoon. What is it? Is that the password?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
What's that? H-I-E?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah. I guess, yeah. She said y'all are gonna take that bed, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take this one.
It's not right.
Oh yeah.
Keep this out to you.
Yeah, you like yours? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like mine too. Alright, so it's the next morning now. Just got back to the room. Of course, my parents and I just went down to the little room down there to eat breakfast. Or my father and I did. My mother can't eat. Not yet. Yeah, my parents actually just left like to go to the hospital to have his test done. For my mother to have those tests done. She has to be there about 7:45, but they'll get there. They're gonna get there a lot sooner, I think. It's like, according to this clock right here, it's like 7:03. So yeah, I'm just here in the room by myself. As you can see, this is the room in the morning after. Yeah, the beds were pretty comfortable, I gotta admit. Might do like a little Yelp review for this motel after we go, or in a little bit. Bathroom's kind of a mess right now, but yeah, this is the bathroom in here. So yeah, of course there's me. But yeah, if you're wondering what the view outside is, well, it's not much of a view right now, really. Just because like we're on the first floor, we're in room 114. That's pretty much the view outside right now. Looks like my parents are already gone. It's another motel over there. So yeah, that's pretty much. Well, we'll open these windows in a little while, I guess. Yeah, my parents probably will be back for like another 2+ hours. But as long as everything comes back okay when my mother does sign out the test results and everything, that's the important thing, of course. So hopefully that will happen. Everything will be okay. But I don't know how long it'll be before we find out, though. Yeah, I may or may not go back down there to get something, like grab another bite to eat or something. Well, maybe not to eat, but something to drink or whatever. We'll have to see. Who knows? Might even go exploring the motel a little bit. I don't know. Probably not, because it's a motel. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all, I guess. Who knows? But anyway, at the moment, I started watching Terminator Genesis last night. I got about 27 minutes left in the movie. I guess I'll go ahead and finish watching the rest of it. So I just finished Terminator Genesis like a few minutes ago. Well, I gotta say, I liked it. I actually liked it a bit more than I thought I would. To tell you the truth, I actually liked it more than I did 3 in Salvation. I mean, it's still not as good as the first 2, but I mean, I personally liked it better than I did 3 in Salvation. I didn't necessarily hate them, but I never really particularly cared for them either. Although I like Salvation a bit better than 3. But, I didn't like it enough to care that apparently Genesis ignored both movies. Yeah, apparently Genesis ignored both Terminator 3 and Terminator Salvation. Which, like I said, it's not going to get any complaints out of me if you want the truth. Um, so, yeah, apparently, Genesis kind of went back to the Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 timeline, and when Judgment Day happens. Apparently, Judgment in the movie Judgment Day still was supposed to happen in 1997, which I suppose makes sense, since Cyberdyne didn't get destroyed in Terminator 2. Oh, like it did in Terminator 2. It's like an alternate timeline, so I guess it would make sense, whatever. But yeah, I mean, it was. I enjoyed it though. I mean, yeah, I could see watching it again. Every once in a while, maybe like some popcorn. I like the beginning of the movie where, of course, it's kind of like a tradition in the Terminator movies where the movies start out with like a little flashback, or like the future flash, or whatever you want to call it. Like the future war scenes. They didn't do that for this one because, well, actually, quite a lot of the beginning takes place like during 2029. But I kind of liked how they did like the flashbacks in this one though, because it pretty much like in this movie the flashbacks are the day Judgment Day happens, but it goes like a more personal route with it because it shows like people just doing like normal stuff, and then like Judgment Day hitting and like the bombs dropping and so forth, like it did in Terminator 2. But it's just like you get like a more personal view of what happens though, with like people and such. I kind of like that, but you know, yeah. I mean, it was a pretty good movie. It's not really much else to say. I thought Amelia Clark was nice. I mean, she was cute. Then again, though, I kind of have a thing for short women. But I mean, there you go, I guess. But I mean, it's not just that. But I mean, all in all, I really don't have anything to say about it. It's just I enjoyed it. That's what it's all about, though, isn't it? So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the next however long. Just gonna be here, just hanging out in the motel, whatever. Gonna try to get some work in, I guess. So, a little bit. So anyway, until then, I'm gonna figure out what I want to do, and maybe I'll chat back in later. So, let's get some light in here. My goodness. So yeah, just open the window in here. Yeah, need to let some light in here. Especially it's kind of like since it's after like 8:30 or whatever. Just feels kind of weird because having the window open because we're on the room that I have. We're on the first floor and we're at the front of the motel. Come over here and show you. Come over here and show you guys. It just feels kind of strange because like you think about like people walking by and like looking in, staring at me, working. Because that's what people do apparently. So yeah, of course there's like the entrance over that way, under that structure. Yeah, you get the Hampton Inn over here. I don't know why that's funny, but anyway, there's an Applebee's over there down the street. Of course, it's too early for that. Already had breakfast anyway. Not that they serve breakfast at Applebee's, but you know how it is. I was actually thinking about walking back down to that little dining room area and maybe grabbing another chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk. I know I don't need it, but I just like chocolate milk. What can I say? I haven't decided if I am just yet, but alright, I was just thinking about heading down there to the dining room right now. Just because, well, I was actually just thinking, I haven't had any coffee this morning. My goodness, what kind of craziness is that? I haven't had any coffee. I cannot start my day off without coffee. Normally I would have already had like a cup by now, at least a cup, but They do have like a coffee maker here in the bathroom, but I think they already had a coffee thing in the dining room down here with coffee that's already made. So I'm gonna walk down there and see if they do, and I'm gonna give you some. All right, just got back to my room. Got a coffee in hand. The coffee machine was actually just outside the dining room area, but while I was there, I went and grabbed me a chocolate milk, got it in their little fridge here, save for later. But yeah, I mean, this coffee is actually pretty good. I like it. I was actually thinking about going back down there and sitting in the little dining room for a little while, and yeah, maybe try to work, all that down there. Instead of sitting like, I might do that in a little bit. Because the holidays and everything, my schedule with like writing and everything, it's just really thrown me off here the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I really haven't gotten a whole lot of writing in, although I did start on a new project a few days ago, in a genre that I've been wanting to try for maybe a couple of weeks, months now. Basically, it's an urban fantasy novel, basically. Not fantasy, but urban fantasy. Something I've been wanting to try out for a while now. Like basically, there's a character that's not really too well defined right now, but just a general character I've been wanting to write about, to have a story about, or to have in a story for quite some time now. Basically, this character is like the last living descendant of Dracula. It's just like I've just been trying to figure out a story I could put the character in and everything. So yeah, I'm attempting to write a urban fantasy story about the character, or with the character in it, rather. We'll see how it turns out. Biscuit tastes good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
For the first time since last night at 12 o'clock.
But you were starving. Haven't been able to eat since yesterday.
I know. She said, have you had any coffee or any tea or any? I said, I ain't had nothing. I said, I felt so empty. I could faint.
I bet you're glad to have all that over with.
Oh, I'm not glad. Just pray that everything he says is okay.
Yeah.
She was in the good nurse check.
She was?
Now he's glad.